Hi everybody! Now that we have already done book citation, website citation, and a video citation, I think it's only fair that I show you how to do an image citation. So I'm going to show you a really cool function within the Google document. You already know about the add-ons of the Easybib citation creator, but if you go to two doors down to your left under the tools is research. As you can see on the right hand side, just like the, I'm going to delete that, just like the Easybib creator, you do have a small window that floats up. Now what this does is that within the Google document itself, you can combine the search function, so you don't have to go to a different screen to do that, which is really cool. So what I'm going to do is to pull up a picture on pollution. And as you can see, there are different options that you can find. You can definitely do your search within the search function, but what I'm going to do is go to the images. Now within this picture, there are many pictures that float up, but before you go any further, it's this little tiny arrow down that you need to click on. There are two things. One is MLA citation, which you already know about, so we're going to leave that alone. But this one, it says filter image results by, and you have to choose between the two. One says not filtered by license, and the second is free to use. Now the first one says not filtered by license, which means whether the image results you get is licensed. So someone who's created the image might say you are not allowed to use it. So we don't want to offend anyone, and we need to be honest and honorable about it. So we're going to go down to free to use. Click on that. When you do, the image search you get will bring all these other pictures. Now I'm going to go down a little bit here and put my cursor. Now let's just say that I'm going to use this particular picture, which then pops up a little bit. I'm going to drag it across. Okay. Now there are a couple of things that you can do here. One is that it gives a tiny superscript of number 1 and then put the image across. So if I did number 2 onto it, then it will give a number 2 and give the web address of that. Now I'm going to click on the first image, which is the picture that I have selected, and the caption includes the title. It says air pollution from a fossil fuel power station. By looking at the picture, you don't know when this was taken or by whom, but I'm going to click on this tiny square underneath it, which means to enlarge, and then it gives me some more details. Okay, now I'm going to click on this picture here, and then it has taken me to the actual Wikimedia Commons, a place where the photo is hosted, and down underneath it tells me a little more about it. So I'm going to go to the reference list that I have already created. I am going to go to this page and use the Easybib extension. So I'm going to click on that, click on Cite Easybib. Now a small pop-up window will open like this, and we need to now go and select the source type. You know this is not a normal website information, so we need to click on that to choose an image. So one of the popular ones at the top is the digital image, which is available online, so that's what it's called. We're going to click on that. The pop-up window will take you to another form, so you just need to be patient. So here we go. The title and description needs to be included. So according to the photo here, okay, now it says description, smokestacks from a wartime production plant, World War II. So obviously this is actually quite an old image. So we're going to put the description here. Okay, and we're going to call it, I don't know, air pollution. Oh, I'm going to put that in because that was the image that was shown before we clicked on enlarge. Remember that? Air pollution from a fossil fuel power station. Okay, so that's what we're going to call the name of the file. Now it says contributor, who wrote this or who created this? So if you go down, his name is Alfred Palmer. So we're going to put that on. Alfred is the first name and last name is Palmer. Okay, now website title we know is Wikipedia. So I'm going to highlight this, copy that, and we're going to call it, does it have a name? We're going to call it Wikipedia. Wikipedia. You know what? We're going to put Wikimedia Commons. Publisher is Wikipedia. Okay, and URL is that one, which is copied from that part there. Okay, now please make sure that you can have the URL displayed. Okay, now date accessed, it's today, which is the 25th of March. Now as for when this was created, it doesn't actually say which date, but it says 1942. So we're just going to put 1942 in this section. Okay, now we have done as much as we can, and so we're then going to press button to create citation, which then is going to take us to another page. It's taking a little while, and here is the citation that's been just created. So when you hover over the pop-up window, it does come up with the text, click to copy and paste citation. So I'm going to click on that. When you do, it does inform you that has been copied, so I'm going to go back to the Easybib. Now, before we do, it starts with Palmer Alfred and then has the name of the file. So we have this citation in alphabetical order. So we've got D, E, I, M, R. The letter P comes where? Ha. So it does come after letter M but before letter R. So it needs to go in here. So I'm going to do paste. Okay. So we now have the citation in alphabetical order. Please make sure you do double check and remember to use the tools to do the search, where you can do everything, even the Google search, and you can look for images. Okay, so if you have any questions about this, please do not hesitate to ask. Best of luck, everybody. Thank you for listening.